Do you ever feel inexplicably heavy, like you're carrying an invisible weight that slows you down? It might be the emotional backpack we all tend to fill over time. Let's explore how to unpack it and find true peace. Welcome to Leveraged Success. Understanding the weight you carry. Imagine you've been given a backpack at birth. As you go through life, every hurtful word, every disappointment, every moment of shame or anger gets packed inside. These aren't physical items, but emotional burdens. They are the rocks of guilt, the stones of resentment, the heavy chains of past hurts. You might not see them, but you feel their presence every single day. They weigh down your spirit and cloud your perspective. This isn't just a metaphor, it's a powerful way to understand the impact of unresolved emotions. They become a constant, draining presence in your life. Carrying this weight is exhausting, mentally and emotionally. It's like trying to run a marathon with a heavy load on your back. You can do it, but it's so much harder, and it prevents you from reaching your full potential. This is the reality for many of us. These emotional weights aren't just uncomfortable, they are actively harmful. Resentment keeps you tied to the past, replaying hurts. Guilt makes you feel unworthy and holds you back from moving forward. Anger, when held onto, becomes a corrosive force within you. It doesn't hurt the person you're angry at as much as it hurts you. It raises your stress levels and keeps your body in a constant state of tension. This constant internal stress manifests in many ways. It can lead to anxiety, difficulty sleeping, and even physical health problems over time. Your body keeps the score of your emotional burdens. Holding on to these feelings is a quiet form of self-sabotage. It prevents you from fully experiencing joy, connecting deeply with others, and living authentically. You are constantly reacting from a place of past pain. Some of the rocks in your backpack were put there by others. Maybe it was a harsh word from a parent, a betrayal by a friend, or a difficult experience at work. These external events leave emotional residue. Other rocks are self-inflicted. They come from mistakes you regret, expectations you didn't meet, or times you felt you weren't good enough. Self-criticism and shame are incredibly heavy burdens. Sometimes the weight comes from things that weren't even your fault, but you internalized the pain or responsibility. Childhood experiences, societal pressures, or traumatic events can fill the backpack quickly. Recognizing the source isn't about blame, it's about understanding. It helps you see that much of this weight wasn't meant for you to carry forever. It was a temporary experience that left a lasting imprint. Releasing these emotions isn't about forgetting what happened or excusing harmful behavior. It's about freeing yourself from its ongoing power over you. It's an act of self-preservation and self-love. When you let go, you create space for lighter, more positive emotions. You make room for peace, joy, gratitude, and genuine connection. Your perspective shifts from one of burden to one of possibility. Hey, real quick, if you're enjoying this so far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps our new channel. All right, let's keep going. This process is fundamental to stress relief and mental wellness. By actively choosing to release past hurts, you lower your internal stress levels. You stop fighting battles that are already over. Letting go is not passive. It requires courage and conscious effort. It's a powerful step towards reclaiming your inner peace and taking control of your emotional landscape. It empowers you. Think about the energy it takes to constantly carry that heavy backpack. It drains your vitality, leaving you feeling tired and overwhelmed. This emotional fatigue impacts every area of your life. It affects your relationships, making you more reactive or withdrawn. It impacts your work, making it hard to focus or feel motivated. It limits your ability to enjoy the present moment. The weight can also manifest physically. Chronic stress from unresolved emotions can contribute to headaches, muscle tension, digestive issues, and a weakened immune system. Your body is signaling its distress. This constant state of being weighed down prevents you from living fully. You are surviving perhaps, but not thriving. The cost is your peace of mind, your health, and your happiness. The journey to unpack your emotional backpack begins with awareness. You can't release what you don't acknowledge. This first step requires quiet courage and honesty with yourself. Set aside dedicated time for quiet reflection. This could be through journaling, meditation, or simply sitting in silence. Ask yourself, what feels heavy? What memories bring up strong negative emotions? Think about specific people or situations that still trigger a reaction in you. Write them down without judgment. This is simply an inventory of the contents of your backpack. Consider the recurring patterns in your life or relationships. Often, these patterns are driven by the unresolved emotions you're carrying. Seeing the pattern helps identify the underlying weight. Talking to a trusted friend, family member, or therapist can also help bring awareness. Sometimes speaking things aloud makes them clearer and less intimidating. You don't have to do this alone. Once you identify a specific rock or situation, try to name the primary emotion attached to it. Is it anger? Is it deep sadness? Is it shame? Is it guilt? Is it resentment? Be specific. Feeling bad isn't as helpful as identifying it as guilt over that mistake or resentment towards that person. Naming gives it form and reduces its amorphous power. Acknowledging the emotion validates your experience. It's okay to have felt angry, hurt, or ashamed. These are human emotions. Naming them is the first step towards processing them. This step helps you separate the emotion from your identity. You feel guilt. You are not a guilty person. This distinction is crucial for self-compassion and healing. Every difficult experience, every emotional burden, often carries a lesson. Ask yourself, what did this situation teach me about myself? What did it teach me about others? What boundary do I need to set going forward? Did it teach you resilience? Did it show you the importance of self-worth? Did it highlight a pattern you need to break? Focus on the wisdom gained, not just the pain endured. Once you feel you've extracted the lesson, you can consciously decide to release the emotional weight associated with it. The lesson is valuable, the heavy feeling is not. Say to yourself, I have learned from this, and I no longer need to carry the pain. This is a powerful affirmation of your readiness to move forward. You are choosing freedom. This is perhaps the most challenging step, especially when the weight comes from hurts inflicted by others. Letting go of anger or resentment towards someone is not condoning their actions. Forgiveness is not about saying what you did was okay. It's about saying, I will not let what you did continue to hurt me. It is a gift you give yourself, not the other person. Releasing guilt doesn't mean you weren't responsible for something. It means you accept the past, learn from it, and refuse to let it define your present or future. It's about self-compassion. Letting go is an active process of severing the energetic tie that binds you to the past pain. It allows you to invest your energy in building a better future, free from the constant drag of yesterday's burdens. Unpacking your backpack isn't a one-time event, it's an ongoing practice. Life will continue to present challenges and potential new rocks. Regular maintenance is key to keeping your load light. Integrate practices into your routine that support emotional processing and release. Journaling, meditation, mindfulness, spending time in nature, or engaging in creative activities can help. Check in our playlist about the power of mindfulness and fear, false expectations appearing real. Consider therapy or counseling as a powerful tool for deeper unpacking and learning healthy coping mechanisms. A therapist can provide guidance and support for heavier burdens. Regularly check in with yourself. How are you feeling? What feels heavy today? Address small weights as they arise before they accumulate into a crushing load. Prevention is easier than cure. Imagine the feeling of taking off that heavy backpack after a long journey. The lightness, the freedom, the ability to move easily. This is what emotional release feels like. When you lighten your load, you gain clarity. Your mind is less cluttered by past noise. You can see situations more objectively and make decisions from a place of peace, not pain. You experience greater resilience. When new challenges arise, you face them from a place of strength, not from being already weighed down. You have more capacity to cope. Most importantly, you reclaim your peace. That quiet, steady sense of well-being that isn't dependent on external circumstances. It comes from within, from having the courage to unpack and let go. You don't have to carry everything life has handed you. You have the power to choose what you keep and what you release. Putting the rocks down is not weakness. It is profound strength. The lighter your emotional pack, the freer your journey through life will be. You deserve to walk through the world with ease, joy, and peace. Start unpacking today. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards a lighter, more peaceful life with Leverage Success. If this message resonated with you, please give this video a like to help others find it. Subscribe to Leverage Success for more tools and insights on self-improvement and mental wellness. Share this with someone you know who might be carrying a heavy load. You could make a real difference in their life. Let us know in the comments below. What is one small step you can take today to lighten your emotional backpack? Your journey to peace starts now.